Over the course of the last year, we learned that WB Films was interested in making a direct sequel to The Flash that would in fact be Crisis on Infinite Earths. And this was going to be a film that was about 4 or 5 years out, but it would have served as the end of the DCEU, which also would have allowed them to also make a Justice League 2 leading to Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now we have a screenshot confirming that they were in fact going down this route, but ultimately scrapped it. So according to all reports and what we know and what they were saying until they pivoted hard, the ending of The Flash would have seen Barry Allen return to the proper DCEU and not be locked away in some sort of weird amalgam universe like he is now, where George Clooney is Batman, but it would have seen him showing up to talk to Bruce Wayne, played by Ben Affleck, who was said to be wearing an updated version of the suit we saw that had a silver bat logo on his chest. Well, we now got the photo confirming this exact report. And with what he looks like here and at the time of the reports and what people were saying the reshoots were doing, this lines up with all the reports that this would have essentially been a recreation of the ending of the Flashpoint comic, where Barry sees a note from Bruce and he rushes over and he realizes that things have substantially changed and that the universe now is on a very bad path towards essentially what would have been, I guess, a collapse, aka calling for a crisis event. Now, reminder, all these reports go back to 2018 to 2021. So a lot of stuff in there that was obviously happening, cameos that were shot as far back as last year to try to fit this in. And remember, they were still very much discussing bringing back Zack Snyder's Snyderverse to finish all of that up. But again, once James Gunn and Peter Safran came in, directions, plans, everything changed really quick. So we now know and can confirm with visual proof that they were in fact intending on doing the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths thing, because the screenshot is literally one for one, and multiple screenshots and videos in the special features of The Flash reveal scenes that never made it in, but we now can directly connect them to these reports. Now, I'm not gonna lie, as cool as this would be, I honestly don't think this would have worked. Seeing how The Flash turned out, I don't think there was any scenario where it turns out any differently because of the whole Miller situation. So in the end, they probably would have seen the results of The Flash, and it would have been another hard pivot to everything, just like they did after BVS and Justice League. So ultimately, I think they made the right idea, scrapping everything, but we now know it was in fact the plan.